Hey, good morning. I'm Paul. The title of this video is Exploring Your Stories and Beliefs Will Be Revealing. How self-exploration can help you figure out where you're blocked. I've been on this journey for quite a long time. And as you go deeper and deeper and deeper into self-exploration, you find some dirty little secrets hiding in the woodwork. It's the most simplest way to call our shadow work. So essentially, looking deep down in your heart, in your gut, in your body, wherever there's pain, discomfort, etc., you're going to find stories, programs, beliefs, traumas. Trauma is essentially just a story that happened that had a whole bunch of energy attached to it, and then you put some meaning to it. And until that energy is moved, that story will rule your life, especially if it's traumatic or has a whole bunch of fear, anger, frustration, self-doubt, etc. mixed in it. So the very first place to look is, where do you feel fear in your body? And what is the fear? So I'll speak from my experience right now. I have a lot of fear around money and survival. And this is a root program for most of us, because it's programmed into us from the beginning that you must have a job, work hard, and make money to be able to deserve a house, a home, safety, and security. So it's basically a program that loops, and our base survival as a human being is based on us being of service, having a job, feeding a system that really is taken over control and really doesn't serve us, but just kind of milks us of money, of energy, of our self-worth, etc. So there's one. Next one is around love and relationship. This is another root trauma. So we're taught to love outside ourselves instead of loving ourselves. And I'm going to invite you, when I say this right now, just put your hand on your heart. Send yourself a little love and see how that feels. If we have heartbreak or pain or suffering, it's a literal thing. When we give too much of our love outside of ourselves, and then somebody walks away with that love, and they say they have 50% of us, because that's what we've been taught, is to give our love, and they will give some back so that we can still stay whole. But a lot of people are really wounded and broken, so they'll take love, but they won't give any because they don't think they have enough for themselves. So the whole loop has to invert. We have to start to love ourselves first. And this can be as simple as setting boundaries, or having a hard discussion, or putting your hand on your heart and trusting that you deserve love and you are loved exactly how you are right here and right now. But there's other stories. It's like, oh, that didn't work out, or I'm broke, or I'm not a success, or whatever, which is all facets of us not loving ourselves. But understand that the program that judges whether or not we are all those things is basically outside of ourselves. What do your mothers think? What your parents think? What's the society think, or whatever? Well, we have to get to the point where no, those things don't matter anymore. We just say, okay, yeah, you don't agree with me. I'm a success for myself, but my parents don't see me having a huge engineering career and being successful and making tons and tons of money. Well, I tried that. I made tons and tons of money at one point in my life, until the tax system took 55%. They took more than I received, which kind of breaks you, because that's what the system is designed to do. Tax tables and governments and all these kind of things are meant to take your power away from you, get them to make the decisions for you, and then you become kind of like a sheep. And I don't like the word sheep, but somebody that just trusts that the dogs and the owners and the guys and the horses and all this kind of stuff are going to protect us and keep us away from the wolves. Well, we're starting to realize that some of these people are actually wolves in sheep's clothing, or in owner's clothing, or other things, basically relying on our trust and our giving freely so that they can survive, because they have no love for themselves. They're basically sucking love from everybody else, which is narcissism or other things. So there's another place that can block us. what else? What are your beliefs? It's like, okay, government is all powerful. Religion is all powerful. I grew up under religion, and it's like God is a merciless tyrant who will judge me for my sins. And that's what Catholic religion, you're a sinner. And a lot of the prayers and other things are about us being bad all the time, no matter what, in a human body, which basically takes all our power from us as creators. Do you believe any of those things? Your religion may be different. What do you believe that says that somebody else is more powerful than you or better than you or needs to be pleased by you? There's another one. People pleasers. People that are searching for validation about themselves from other people. I love you as long as you help me move and you help me do other things and other stuff. So we're trying to please them, and then we're exhausted. And then when it comes your turn to move or whatever, they wouldn't help you at all. You've met those people. There's lots of people out there that just live off of everybody else's love. And that's what this loop is. We're loving outside of ourselves. We're giving love outside of ourselves in hopes of being loved. Well, I'm saying, put your hand on your heart again. Love yourself. Does that feel good? Oh, that feels really nice. Lay down in bed. Take some deep breaths. Get grounded. Love yourself. That no one can take from you unless you give it up. But if you love yourself and you put your hand on your heart, you say, I love you, Paul, because that's my name. What's your name? Insert that there. I love you, Paul. I love you, Paul. I say that all the time, every day. And something magical is going to happen today. I'll say things like that. And my life is changing and things are changing because we're living in a program that was taught to us in childhood, and we don't even know it's a program of searching for love outside of ourselves. Our parents maybe didn't have love, so they searched for it in their parents, and now they don't have enough, and they're trying to fight in the world and all this kind of stuff, and they want you to love them, and we get pulled into this like almost narcissistic loop of loving outside ourselves. Well, you never really got a chance to love yourself. You maybe were fun and playful as a child and ran around until one day you got smashed. Somebody yelled at you. Somebody told you you're not good enough, you're not worthy, or your money doesn't grow on trees, or whatever that story was. And then you felt about this small. And then it's like, oh, well, I got to have mommy's love. I got to have daddy's love. I got to have the teacher's love. I got to have my boss's love, which forces love outside ourselves. So bring it back. Just put your hand on your heart and say, I call back all my love right here and right now that was released at all levels, all bodies, all incarnations. Just say it out loud. Pause it. Repeat it a couple times. Your love belongs to you. We were never required to give it to anyone else. But in a world where a bunch of angry people that didn't have love themselves asked for it outside themselves and ask for it in money and in power and all these kind of things, we slowly become a victim to a story that doesn't serve us. Oh, the tax man, he's so awful, he just keeps taking my money or whatever. Well, no. Make a choice. Start to rally together with other people. Ask them what they're paying and other things and say, this has got to stop. And when you actually go and look at all the details, the money doesn't go to where it's even said that it's going. It goes to the Bank of England, to the Vatican, to a whole bunch of other places that really have more money than God, and really it's just the slavery that we're living under. So put your hand on your heart and love yourself. Feel really soft and be gentle with yourself and start to ask to your heart, what's blocking me today? Well, some days I feel like I have this big giant cord in behind my heart just kind of grabbing and sucking me dry all the time. That doesn't serve me. Why is that there? What's going on? Well, there's a whole bunch of programs, a whole bunch of software, a whole bunch of stuff in this world that wants to steal my energy, to keep me small, to be scared of my light. You have that light too. So put your hand on your heart and say, I love you. I love you like no other. And if you really want to, just hug the heck out of yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you too. But I don't have to love you before you can love yourself. You have to love you before you can love yourself. And this is the loop that a lot of us are stuck in. We're waiting for that love for everybody else. We're waiting for that happiness. We're waiting to feel good before we can trust that we're lovable. Well, you're lovable. Try it. Go dig a little bit. Start finding. I'll send some more videos in the next little while on talking about this stuff. But just decompose all the shit, all the muck, all the crap that's inside your story that's not serving your religion, what your parents taught you, what your boss says about you, what your partner says about you. Just say, I love you. And then if you really want to get advanced, put your other hand on your stomach and say, I love you. I love you. And then ground yourself and feel the light. Because you are the light. I am the light. We're all the light. We all need to shine our light. I love you. You got this. See what shows up.